up, people? Happy Tuesday. Before I get into this video, let me just bring up something real quick so I can get this out the way. So, let me just say this because I had a little situation yesterday where somebody commented on my video saying that I cuss too much and that's why they're not subscribing. Let me just say this and get this out there. If I cuss too much, so oh well, too bad. If you don't like it, I suggest you go watch PBS and some educational, non-cussing blog or TV show, whatever it is. Go watch that. Go watch Sesame Street, because this is adult content. This ain't for you. Um, I'm gonna say whatever I want. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Um, it doesn't bother me if you don't subscribe. If you don't subscribe, don't. I don't get paid to do these videos. If I got paid to do these videos, might be a different format. But I don't. So therefore I say and do as I damn well please. I don't like to be censored. That's how I am. I don't like to be censored. Even in school, back in the day when I was a kid and I was in school, teachers could not control me. They couldn't, trust me. Elementary school, high school, college, couldn't control me. I say what I want, I do what I want. It is what it is. So if you don't like it, don't watch, hit that unsubscribe button, just don't subscribe. That simple. Now, moving on. Hopefully I don't have to bring that up again. Moving on. Today's episode was actually pretty good. Another good one. And I'm going to tell you why this episode was good, just like Monday's episode was good. I'm going to tell you why right now. No Carly. No Nell. No Sonny. No Franco. Trifecta. That's a quadfecta. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's why it's so damn good. Anyway, let's get into this. So where do I start? I'm gonna talk about the custody case first. Um, Let me just bring up this fact. I get where Laura was coming from when she went to go see Nina and try to come up with a proposition for her. Basically, to stab Valentine in the back, make sure he doesn't get full custody. In exchange, Laura will use her influence as Lulu's mother to talk to Lulu and ensure that Nina, after this custody thing is all said and done, that she will get visitation with Charlotte. I was looking at Nina like, you better not be stupid and take that deal. First of all, I don't give a fuck what influence Laura thinks she has with Lulu. She obviously don't have influence because for months now, for the last couple of months, she's been trying to tell Lulu to go for half custody, share custody with Valentine. Lulu would not listen to her. She would not listen to Kevin. She wouldn't listen to anybody. So what makes you think Laura can ensure you visitation from Lulu, especially when Lulu don't like you? And she damn sure don't like the fact that her daughter likes you so much, more than she likes her. So what makes you think she's gonna let you have visitation with her kid? After you, for the last few months, been acting so smug with her and lording it over her, the fact that her daughter likes you more. Second of all, if you're gonna make a deal like that, do make sure that you get it in writing legally, so that way there's no backstabbing going on, because Lulu will probably say, okay, I'll give you visitation, but then once she wins, bye bye to that. Um, so I feel like Nina needs to stay loyal. It is funny because Nina told Laura Valentine didn't do anything for her to stab him in the back. So I had to agree with Laura. If he didn't do anything, why the hell did you move out of your house? Why are you beefing with your husband then? If he didn't do anything to you. We all know Valentine didn't do shit to Nina. We all know that. Like I said yesterday, all these marital problems that Nina's having is she caused them. Valentine didn't cause any of this. She caused it with her insecurities and her craziness. She caused all of this. She's the crazy one. Point blank. The woman is nuts. Um. So anyway, I was hoping that she wouldn't take that deal. So the custody case gets underway. Everybody's doing their opening statements, and I Um, I love the fact. I love the speech that Valentine gave because he pretty much shows that he is all about Charlotte's best interest, and he doesn't care about what he wants. He cares about what's best for her. That's all he cares about. So he definitely looked good in the judge's eyes. And Lulu sat there talking about oh, his speech was so good, she almost believed it. What is there to almost believe? From what I've seen this past few months, I wholeheartedly believe that Valentine loves and cares for his daughter. I believe it. You can't tell me. Anybody out there watching right now, you can't tell me you don't believe he don't really care about his daughter. I think he really does. What I don't like about Lulu, one of the things I don't like about her was in this episode, she basically said, she told Dante, so you could be a father to Charlotte. Lulu, that's your problem right there. Whether you like it or not, Valentine Cassadine is that girl's father. I feel like if Lulu got full custody, I already know her first official act. I already know what she's gonna do. She's gonna try to change Charlotte's last name from Cassadine to Falconeri. Then she's gonna try to get Dante to adopt her to make it legal. Basically, try to pull a Sonny move, how Sonny did with Michael. I don't like that idea, and I feel like if she won custody, that's exactly what she would try to do. Like I said, whether Lulu like it or not, Valentine is that girl's father, and it's obvious that she loves Valentine. It's obvious whether Lulu likes it or not. She loves her dad. Dante, she doesn't know Dante. She doesn't know Lulu for that matter. She doesn't know Rocco. She doesn't know any of them. So you can't force her. And I feel like as a judge, they shouldn't even force that girl to go live with people she don't even know nor like, and it's obvious she don't like Lulu. Lulu, ever since the girl she found out that was her daughter, she's been trying to bulldoze her way into her life, and she's been going about it all wrong. Like you should have just stepped back and tried to get to know her slowly. You can't force that. You can't force yourself on her. Like you just can't. You can't force a mother daughter bond. You really can't. Um, so Lulu need to chill. She really do need to chill out. Seriously. Um, But when I seen Nina come into the courtroom, I hope, as much as I hate to kind of root for Valentine in this custody case, and in the beginning, trust me, I was Team Lulu in the beginning. But after everything I seen from her, it's like I have no choice now but to root for Valentine. I don't like Nina, but I'm rooting for Valentine in this. I have no choice because it's like they make him kind of likable at this point. So, I know everybody's pissed at him for shooting Nicholas, but we still don't know the full story of that. I mean, they never did find Nicholas's body. Um, but I'm rooting for Valentine. I hope he wins. Personally speaking, I feel like Lulu should have took the shared custody when he initially offered it to her. She should have took it and stopped being so damn hard headed, thinking that she could win full custody right off the bat. Full custody is hard to get, and now they're trying to exploit. She wants to exploit Valentine's marriage. Lulu, you do not want to bring up marriage because I don't know if Valentine's aware of her marital history with Dante, but come on, you and Dante divorced last year and then recently just got remarried. So that could bring into question. Valentine could easily tell Nora, and she could bring up, why did you and Dante really get married again? Was it because you wanted full custody of Charlotte? She could easily turn the tables and bring that shit up. So you really don't want to bring in marriage. And I'm glad Diane basically told her, don't even mention the marriage thing. Like, don't bring up the problems that Nina and Valentine are having because number one, it's not factual. Every married couple has problems. So you don't know what's going on in their marriage. Or what are you going to bring up? Oh, Nina didn't go home that night. They could easily spin that and say, well, Nina was working all night at Crimson and Valentine knew that. They could easily spin it. So why bring up something that you have no facts of? It ain't like she took off her wedding ring. Has she filed for legal separation? Has she filed for divorce? No, she done none of that. So they could easily spin that. So it would be in your best interest not to say anything about it because you don't have any facts on it. I'm just saying, talk about something. And Diane made up a good point. Bring up facts. You have the home study, you have all that stuff. So just show the judge that. And that's exactly what she did. And I found it funny that Lulu said that they could give Charlotte a rich life. Now, I really wanted her to elaborate on rich. Now, what did you mean by rich? I really wanted her to elaborate on that. Like, did you mean a happy, normal childhood, or did you mean rich as in money wise? Because we all know y'all can't provide that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like we all know that. Come on, I mean, is the Hornet Star still operating? I mean, we haven't seen that in ages. Um, and we all know that they got their house mainly because of Sunny. So, what rich were they talking about? Rich life. I just wanted them to elaborate. But anyway, I digress. Um, what else? So everybody in the hospital is going into a fucking panic over Olivia Jerome. They're trying to find her. They're trying to pump Julian for information, but he's woozy. He's in and out of it because he's still dehydrated. So, they're all trying to pump for information. And that's when Lucas basically told Anna about the lab that Helena had in the basement of the hospital. So she put two and two together and figured out that's where um, Olivia is. This bitch, Olivia. Yo, I can't even bring up her name without laughing, yo. I really can't. I've done seen some wackadoo shit from Janet Dillon. You remember Janet Dillon, for you All My Children fans out there. You remember Janet Dillon. She was Amanda Dillon's mother. Remember she escaped the nut house? That bitch was crazy. Heather Weber, another crazy one. My favorite crazy soap person of all time. This is my favorite crazy soap person. Soap character. Allison Perkins from One Life to Live. Yo, she's my favorite. Listen, when I seen the final episode of One Life to Live back in 2012, and Allison Perkins, I don't know if y'all remember this scene, but Allison Perkins shot. Remember when she shot Vicky in the stomach, and Clint had that heart attack? And she shot Vicky. It was one quote that she said that had me on the floor. She said, "My aim is true." I fell out on the fucking floor when she said, "Yo, she took crazy to a whole nother level that day." I'm sorry, but that's like one of my favorite crazies on so history. She's my favorite crazy character. I always laugh when Allison Perkins come back to the show. Whenever she came back to One Life to Live, I was glued to the TV. I couldn't miss an Allison Perkins day. I couldn't miss it. Nothing for nothing in this world. I would probably take a day off of work just to see Allison Perkins. Like, because I know that bitch is Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes. Like, she puts other crazy people to shame. That's how nuts Allison Perkins is. She definitely makes for good daytime television. I'm just saying. Um, I'm just saying. Frank Valentini, if you're gonna put anybody on the show that's crazy, please, I beg of you, bring Allison Perkins back. So anyway, back on topic. Um, this bitch tried to have a séance. She tried. Yo, she tried to have a séance, like to bring Duke back in the form of Griffin. Anybody ever seen that movie Child's Play? When Chucky the doll tried to take over a human body and he had laid him down and put his hand over their forehead and say Namde Damdila or something like that. He had start chanting that crazy shit and then the thunder clouds and all that to come around just so he could transfer into a human's body. That's basically what she tried to do. She tried to get Duke's spirit into Griffin's body, and then she started hearing walks, footsteps. She started hearing somebody walking into the lab. She thought it was Duke. I said, "Bitch, he was cremated. He can't walk anywhere. He ain't got no legs. He's dust. Like seriously, where you gonna walk to? He's dust." Um, and then when Anna walked in with the gun, I said, "Please, Anna, just shoot this crazy bitch and put her out of her misery finally." And then she tried to hold Griffin hostage with a knife to his throat. I was just looking at that scene like, Anna, you have a good shot. Shoot her. Your gun is a lot faster than her knife. Think about it. You can shoot her and the bullet will hit her way before she even thinks about slicing his throat. By the time she do like this, she would have been shot. So come on, shoot her. But I love the fight scene between Anna and Olivia. That was a funny fight scene. And then they, in the middle of the fight scene, they had flashbacks of when Anna threatened Olivia and told her to stay away from Duke. Um, I love that scene. But then Anna started to lose her balance or whatever because the cancer, and then her hand got cut, and that was a nasty cut. her hand got cut by Olivia's knife. So Olivia, I just had to laugh though because Olivia back smacked the shit out of him. I said, "Damn, that was a hell of a slap." I said that was like one of the best daytime fight scenes I've seen in a long time. Actually, she back smacked the shit out of her. I said, "Damn." I see Olivia could be heavy handed when she get ready. Um. So anyway, Griffin started going through some motions or something, just moving like and then he broke out of his restraints. Now this motherfucker done turned into Duke. I said, wait a minute. I had to think for a minute. I said, is he joking? I was kind of hoping that Griffin was pretending to be Duke in order to get Olivia to let her guard down. Cause I was like, you can't tell me that spiritual shit actually worked. That little seance that she did. You can't tell me that shit worked. I was like, please tell me that he's joking and he's pretending to be his father just to knock her off her game. I was hoping so, but knowing these writers, that might actually really be the spirit of Duke. Like that whole shit was funny. So anyway, Julian was in a hospital bed. Alexis went to go see him basically to yell at him and tell him to stay the hell away from their granddaughter and Sam and Danny. Her usual stay the hell away from my family bit. Um Julian, he was I don't know what to make of this shit. It's like I don't know if I want them to get a divorce or what. It is what it is. Um so Andre was looking up Olivia's case file from back in the day after her brother, I think it was Dino that shot her and gave her that brain injury or whatever, and that's when she reverted back to her childlike self. That bitch is crazy. I'm just saying. But today's episode was definitely worth it. It was funny. I'm kind of not looking forward to tomorrow's episode because Sunny and Carly and Nell are back, and I'm not looking forward to that because that's just a bland storyline that I can care less about. But anyway, today's episode was funny as hell. This was a good episode to watch. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great day, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a great day.